While our freestyle drills have focused more on teaching body movements, they also provide an opportunity to improve breathing skills. Including a breathing focus in my drill practice has been invaluable. There are 2 levels of breathing skill in underswitch and zipper switch drills. While learning the drills, it's best to use a more basic form of breathing we call sweet spot. In this style, you pause between drill cycles in a relaxing position nearly on your back. This allows you to check your body position and review focal points between cycles. Among those focal points should be several that develop critical breathing skills. As your focal points become habits, you can switch to a more advanced form of breathing, a rhythmic or sneaky breath. This helps you transition from the interrupted rhythms of drill practice to the continuous rhythms of whole stroke. It can be quite challenging to maintain essential coordination with continuous rhythms. So be very patient about allowing key skills to become habits before progressing to advanced drill practice. This section will guide you through that process. The second key skill in breathing is to rotate to air as much as possible with body movement. In freestyle, you do that by rotating around the head-spine line. These exercises teach you to breathe mainly with body rotation rather than head turn. Practice these exercises in a shallow section where you can push off the bottom as shown. These exercises, which you do with arms at your side, put a spotlight on how to coordinate body roll and breathing. When you can't use your arms to help, you become much more aware of the fine points of rotation and timing. Push off, glide briefly and pull your arms back. Use your pull to help rotate to where you can breathe easily. Your first focal point is to lead rotation with your hips, with your head lagging slightly behind. If you lead with your hips, you'll use your strongest muscles to initiate it. This shows what happens if you turn your head first. I'm already trying to breathe while my shoulders are still vertical, and it's more of a struggle when you rely on neck muscles to get a large body moving. This also imprints a habit of moving the head independently. This shows the right way. I lead with my hips, leaving my head stationary until my shoulders are vertical. And I breathe when my shoulders are nearly horizontal. Rotation is smoother and easier when you lead with your hips. Your second focal point is to keep head and spine aligned. Rotating your head later helps establish that connection. How you finish rotation is also important. The water should touch the corners of your goggles and tip of your chin. We call this breathing position, nearly on your back, the sweet spot because it's so comfortable. Don't be overly concerned about rotating too far. Practice this until your breathing rotation is as easy, even lazy, as mine. When it is, practice 2 or more consecutive breathing cycles this way. When you add more breaths, your primary focus should be to consistently arrive in the same position after each breath. Head aligned, nose down, and with shoulders rotated but not stacked. For your next step, practice rotating with an arm extended, as you will in whole stroke swimming. This drill teaches how coordinating your arms, body, and head makes breathing easier. After push-off, pull one arm to initiate body rotation. Then be very patient about bringing your head to air. Place that hand on your front thigh, then roll your shoulder past vertical before your head surfaces. Feel your lead arm slice through the water and follow it with your cleanly rotating body to stay on a laser-like path as you roll to breathe. Travel through the water like an arrow through the air. As before, when a single rotation feels consistently smooth and easy, practice 2 or more consecutive breathing cycles following push-off. After each breath, return to the same position, head and spine aligned, nose down, lead arm sloping down, and hand relaxed. Rotated but not stacked. Returning to this position consistently after each breath will be critical in switch drills. The rotation drills have imprinted the breathing habits you'll aim to reinforce in TI switch drills. Sweet spot breathing should come fairly easily now. Keep the unhurried rotation to air with your head surfacing only as your shoulder passes vertical. It may take a moment to balance and for water to clear from your face. Keep exhaling from your nose until it does. Keep your head aligned with the water touching your goggles and chin. A new breathing-related skill to imprint here is to return your hand to a fingers-down catch before starting the next cycle. Stabilize your lead hand, as mine is, before bringing your other hand forward. The final thing to notice is that the hand spearing forward initiates rotation to air, just as will be true in whole stroke. In zipper switch, I use sweet spot breathing to reinforce every habit I've been building from the beginning. The most important thing is to stay unhurried after each breath. I take a moment to check my nose down position before beginning recovery, even in a current which may push me back. I use this pause to imprint the fingers down relaxed hand, which will be critical to maintain when breathing in whole stroke. Again, notice that the spearing hand initiates rotation to air. And that I keep head and spine aligned by breathing with water close around my face. Once more, I just follow my shoulder around to the air. Swimming whole stroke freestyle with non-continuous breathing in sweet spot is helpful for those not quite ready for rhythmic breathing. Pausing in a relaxing position for 2 or 3 breaths will give you time to review your focal points.